Governor Daros Ishaku is a very passionate leader about economic and intellectual development of his people, as well as the development of Taraba State in all sectors. This he has demonstrated through various empowerment schemes and skills acquisition programs, as well as infrastructural development that has given a facelift to the state. Let's talk then about empowerment. I know that's one of the areas that you're very passionate about, because when you were describing road to me, you said that your road comes from somewhere to somewhere to somewhere. That connects the farm to the marketplace to the end user. Mm-hmm. It speaks to me about empowerment. Let's enlarge the scope of that, Your Excellency. Tell us, sir, what have you done in the area of empowerment and how far have you gone with that?
That is another area that I'm excited about. The chair you're sitting on was made by a boy who came with nothing in 2016, and we taught him furnishing. Wow. We bought this from him. And my recent house in Okari, he furnished it all with this same furniture. We bought it from him. We taught him here. Now, you see, one interesting thing about empowerment, it changes somebody completely. There was this boy in Karim Lamido. I don't know whether I can find him in one of these books. I understand he was a rascal, a hooligan, who was causing a lot of trouble everywhere. And so his senior brother brought him here and decided to insist that we would empower him. And that time, they were doing this empowerment. And he joined them. Usually when you come, they will ask you, what do you want to be trained with? You see him here? He did that solar light. Wow, indeed. Now, he put them in the mosques in this city where he goes to pray. So, and they don't have generator there. So usually they try to live in time. By the time they come, this fellow had put it all around. Everywhere was very bright. And so everybody started looking for him to do his own, to take to the home. And that is where he started making it. It completely transformed him. That somebody was saying, is it not so person from Karim? And he started making money. So life started changing. It is fascinating. You see, this is Aisha Sese. This lady came with slippers and a leather bag. We trained her in what? Tailoring. Tailoring. She's from Gashaka. She's well established. And the beauty with this lady was, there is a woman in Gashaka, Sariti with her, who lost the husband. She took this woman in, trained her in the tailoring. The lady has 2 children. After graduating her, she opened a shop and set up the shop for her. So in 2019, when they were preparing for election, she said that they should tell Oga that he shouldn't leave this place for me. I will handle your agents. And we won in places that we had never won before. So when I was telling you the other day that I doubled, even almost tripled my election results from that of 2015. People like that were walking. He said, tell my father that he shouldn't come here. He has set us up. He has made us up. He shouldn't come. She gets contract from school uniform, from far away places like Jos. Yes. They give her contract. And she's this little known place in Sariti for one of our most remote local governments. She produces all these things and sends to them. I feel very passionate about empowerment because you will be able to see how you are transformed a human being. From nothingness to something else. You know, when I wanted to buy the furniture for my house, that was about 3 months ago in Ukari. So I went into a private car and I asked my nephew to drive me. And I just dressed casually with my face cap. And we stopped by, I bought some corn before he took me to the workshop. I was amazed. So as I was looking at the furniture going, now he came and said, Oga himself, what are you doing here, sir? I said, I want to buy more furniture. The wife, the children, everybody rushed and came. I was very, very pleased. I was happy. Why? Because somebody who didn't have a future now has a future. He was showing me his cars. He was showing me his storeroom and everything like that. So, empowerment is a very, very good tool to use to keep our youth busy. An empty mind is the devil's workshop. Yeah. You need to occupy. Yeah. I have seen it. I'm pleased. But you see, my wife's empowerment beats my own. You know, sometimes women see where we overlook.
That's right.
While I'm thinking of big empowerment, making some people to have a big, fantastic sewing shop, big furniture rooms. My wife trains these people on small, small things. How to cook a good meal, how to open bukateria, how to do. Her own training is between 1-2 months she has finished. She doesn't worry as help with starter pack like I do. Because when these people finish, I give them a starter pack worth 1 million, 2 million sometimes. Some of them that are not serious, they walk across the street, they sell it. There was a time I was threatening them with police to arrest them.
Wow.
Why I won't give you any starter pack? And I discovered hers was more successful. To such an extent, there was this lady who came and reported her husband to my wife. That the husband doesn't feed her, and she has about 3 or 4 children, and so on and so forth. So she asked him, what's your husband? He said he's a policeman, but he's always drinking. She took her in. After 1 month, she graduated her, and then set her up with this kit of palming hair, treating women hair. She did so well that there was this marriage in Bauchi. They came all the way from Bochi to invite her because somebody has seen her, said she's the best hairdresser. So she went there, she did the marriage. When they finished, they paid her. So after the marriage, Saturday, Sunday, she left. The host, the mother of the bride, was so happy that she started looking, asking about her. They said she's gone back. She called here and said the girl should come back. She went back thinking there was a problem. She said, no, there is no problem. I just felt the money I paid you was too little. So I'm tripling it so that you can have, you know. He said, no, ma, you have paid me. He said, no, this one I'm giving you is dash. Wow. So she came to my wife and said, madam, I'm going to expand my shop. I work for some rich people in Bochi and they're so happy. And they are giving that. So you can see, I'm giving you these stories differently so that you can see what empowerment can do. Empowerment can change a lot of our youth, particularly, and make them useful.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for giving us your time, as always, to speak with you. We look forward to this again.
Thank you very much indeed.
According to a projection by citypopulation.com, the population of Taraba State is projected to rise from 2.3 million, according to the 2006 National Census, to 3.6 million by year 2023. With this rising population, the state government must develop means of engaging the citizens productively, not just through education, but also empowerment.
Empowerment can change a lot of our youth, particularly, and make them useful. When we came in, there were a lot of graduates, degree holders, master's degree holders, and those even more than masters, they had nothing to do. Some of them who think they are too big to learn this handwork. As one now is in Yola, he had masters. I told him, why don't you sew? And he started. And that's what he's doing up to now. You know, people really, it's when you are into something, people don't know that you make money sewing. Yeah, the thing is white collar job that makes money. So, honestly, I can go on and on talking about empowerment, but it has really helped our youths and it has helped our own employee graduates. And I'm very happy about it.
To achieve such feat under a well-structured system, as well as enhance poverty alleviation intervention programs, the wife of the state governor, Anna Ishaku, set up the Hope Afresh Foundation on the 14th of September 2015 with focus on women and youths.
My wife trains these people on small things. How to cook a good meal, how to open bukateria, how to do. Her own training is between 1-2 months she has finished. She doesn't worry has helped with starter pack like I do. Because when these people finish, I give them a starter pack worth 1 million, 2 million sometimes. Some of them that are not serious, they walk across the street, they sell it. There was a time I was threatening them with police to arrest them. Wow. Why I won't give you any starter pack? And I discovered hers was more successful to such an extent that the committee, the women folk, set up a committee and we are the ones coming to her and begging her. So after the first graduation, her own entry points is jam-packed. Women, house women, those graduated from school, and she teaches them how to do their palming, do headgear, and whatever gear for everything.
On our visit to the foundation, Governor Ishaku took us on a brief tour of the facility. The governor explained that the facility was destroyed by angry youths during the NSAS protest in 2020.
This is the main office. The NSAS broke everything, spoiled everything down.
NSAS?
NSAS. And the reason she built this here, where we went, corner, they are from the Kwararafa Empire, the Jikons. They established this place. But during the jihad, they drove them from the main town, they stayed there. And that is part of why they didn't give them any communication. But however, she felt that they are deprived. Let her locate this here to train the youth. She's trained over 6,000 youths in computer, in sewing, in cooking, and several things. So they destroyed everything down. And Helen, she's the manager responsible for here.
The governor promised to revamp the facility for it to continue the good work of empowering the people.
I decided I'll take responsibility for them. So I told her, okay, why don't we partner with you so that you take over these children? And then we put them to school, train them, and things like that until they grow up and become the people of themselves.
One of the beneficiaries of the empowerment and skills acquisition training programs of the state government is the CEO of Home of Precious and Quality Furniture in Jalingo, Godwin Heman Magaji.
Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you for having us. And it's
Thank
good
you
to see
very much. Thank you, sir.
So this is your gallery, yeah?
Yeah, this is my own.
Your factory is also here.
Yes.
A graduate of accounting from the Federal University of Technology, Yola, turned master furniture maker after he was trained and empowered through the state government empowerment scheme.
This is my production. This is my production.
The woods are sourced from here.
Yes, sir.
What kind of wood do you use for your?
We have teak,
mahogany?
we have mahogany, we have malena,
Malina.
we have we have iroko.
So you use all of this.
We
to
use
produce-
all of them.
They are the
to-
best woods for
the
furniture.
best food for furniture.
So which means your furniture can last for a long
Will
time.
last longer, and we used to spray chemical after finishing the skeleton. We treat the skeleton before forming the chair, and after forming the chair, we still put chemical for 2 days before taking it out to the showroom. So our production, I used to give 5 years guarantee, not warranty, because I'm sure of my production.
I like the 5 years
Yes.
guarantee.
Yes,
So which means in 5 years nothing will happen. to it.
nothing.
So where does the journey begin? You know,
Yeah,
when the wood arrives.
Yes, when the wood arrives, we come to this place. In fact, we are growing, Sha. This is most of the things we do it with our skills. But by the grace of God, and that I will get, after finishing the building, I will get the modern equipment, machines. As you can see, I don't have enough machines here. I only have the sewing machine, the ball saw for carving, I have the tuner, I have the foam pieces machine, and this plywood machine, which you are going to see the function just now. And we are using our best now with the little machines we have to get all the finished product you are seeing outside. In fact, this shop, I will give glory to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Taraba State. It started like a dream. I was picked as one of the beneficiaries of skill acquisition by one Honorable Rabo Osman. I met him, and I was picked among the trainees of this skill acquisition of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Taraba State, that was Dixon Ishaku. So when I was picked, through their motivation and encouragement, I was able to come out with this dream. Before then, I don't even have the land.
Was some grant, that is money, given to you after the training?
Yeah, His Excellency gave us money
May I ask how
and give
much?
us materials to start the business.
How much was given to you?
The cash that was given to me is around 350,000.
350,000.
Yes.
Wow.
Then there are some machines that His Excellency gave us. The machines are plenty. So some of us, because they don't have the foresight, they saw their own. I could remember one of them was asking me if I can buy his son. I said, no, this one is meant for you.
How many staffs do you have working with you in the entire?
I have 6 sales girls because I have other branch. I have 2 branches now.
Another showroom.
In showroom. I have 6 sales girls. I have 6 security, night and day. In the workshop here, we are 9. You see, 9 plus 12, which is 21. 21 of them, plus me, which is 22.
So your little kids, they also come here to...
Yes, we have engineer Elonai, come.
The 2 small boys I'm
Yes,
seeing, right?
they
These
are
are
my
your children.
Yes.
So, I mean, what is he learning here as well?
In fact, he's not just learning, no. He was the one taking this chair that you're seeing.
Are you serious?
He's not just learning. He can tack chair, he can do, he can knock skeleton, he can tack, he can form.
How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old. So you see, by the time he gets to your own age,
Yes.
in fact, good to meet you. Elonai.
From the home of precious and quality furniture, we went to another outlet. This time, a skill acquisition training center that partners with Afresh Foundation for training of youths in shoemaking. I was taken on tour of the facility by the sister of the CEO.
Right now we have like 15 people on ground because after training we freed them. So for now we only have 15 people on ground.
15 staffs or 15 people you're training? Which
No,
one?
staff, we have 4 staffs and then 11 apprentices.
Oh.
Yes. We have the training is still going
Ongoing,
on.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So after training them,
Yes.
they can go and start their
On
own.
their own, yes, sir.
Wow. And you've been doing that yourself for almost 4 years now, training people.
Now, for almost, I think, for more than 10 years now, I've been training people. So there are only 2 people here. This one of our staff and this an apprentice, though we can't, he's very good at it now.
Ah.
Very soon.
So he has
we'll
become a
free-
staff?
Yes, sir. So
In a way.
we don't have much of them on ground now, but for now, these are all we have.
What is this you're doing?
He's
The sole of the
making
shoe.
this, yes,
Yeah. So you're responsible for making the sole.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
I see. So this is sole production part.
Yes.
That one is the sewing
Yes.
part.
Yes, exactly.
The first one we saw, what did they
Yes, those ones, okay, they are preparing the upper part of the shoe.
do? Oh.
So after preparation now, they will bring
Now,
them.
when you say upper part, is this the part?
Yes, this is the upper part of the shoe, of which they are preparing there. After preparation there, they will bring it to the orgas themselves. So they will
make-
couple, yes, they couple the upper part of the shoe and the sole. And then,
It becomes a shoe.
yes, sir. Exactly, as simple as.
Sunday, please. Take it. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. This is wonderful
Thank you so much, sir.
and encouraging.
Thank you so much, sir.
While the administration of Governor Ishaku has empowered farmers in the state to move agriculture from subsistence to commercial production, the governor believes that skills acquisition program will provide huge economic potentials that will unlock the creative ingenuity of Nigerian youths.